Hey, this is Big Al. I'd like to welcome you back. This is part two. King of comedy, Big Al, y'all. Anyway, I was thinking about my grandpa. You know, he hung on to everything. He couldn't throw anything away. That's why he died with a grenade in his hand. You know, he used to brag to me all the time about carrying water 15 miles a day to his house. 15 miles every day. And I thought, why in the hell didn't you move? And then he loved to brag about leaving the back doors of his place open. And that's why the submarine sank. I got arrested last week. Yep, for playing chess in the street. And I told the officers, because I'm black, isn't it? You want to be white? You want to be black? Checkmate. Did you know that the Pope is a cataholic? Cataholic. The Pope. Wait a minute. Catholic. Did you ever ride on a plane and someone next to you, sitting next to you, falls asleep and they start leaning over toward you? Well, next time just put on a life jacket and a mask and then wake them up. Hey! Help! My dad told me, he said, son, you know what? You can do anything you want to do. Anything. The sky's the limit. Well, it really depressed me because I wanted to be an astronaut. I like to reminisce with people I don't know. I had a dream the other night that babies showed up from birth control and they were mad. I don't mind. I like to talk to myself. People don't like it because I use a bullhorn. My lady the other night said, well, did you sleep well? And I said, well, I made a few mistakes. You know, when I was little, I had this rare condition. I had to eat dirt 3 times a day or I would have died. Well, at least that's what my older brother told me. Could have killed me. Yeah, I wasn't very popular as a kid. I used to, when I'd go to the park, the teeter-totter seesaw, I had to run back and forth, play by myself. Yeah, well, I went swimming with my parents one time, and I couldn't find them. I'm walking around there, where'd they go? And anyway, thank goodness there was a police officer. I said to the police officer, I said, sir, do you think we can find my parents? And he goes, well, there's a lot of places to hide. Thank you. I got a dog, a paranoid retriever. He brings back everything. Brings back, yep, cars, refrigerators, airplanes. He's paranoid. Hey, if you ever have a police dog chase you, don't go through the tunnel. And don't. I might have told you this. That over the seesaw, don't go over that and jump through the fire hoop. Yeah, because they trained for that. I might have told you that. Well, I got caught by the police doing 100 miles an hour. And he said, buddy, what's wrong with you? Well, what are you doing there? I said, well, I had the gas down. You put the gas down, it sends it to the carburetor, and the carburetor goes to the engine and makes it go faster. Sir. I wanted to impress this girl, so I put my foot down to the pedal. She said, Mom and Dad have one of those trash cans at home. In the office, too. I used to be a weatherman. I have a broken barometer for sale. No pressure. I asked this girl, I said, what's your name? She goes, Cantelli. I said, what's your name? Cantelli. I said, where do you work? She said, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there. I said, what are you, a travel agent? Yeah, I went to Lost and Found trying to find my boomerang, but it came back to me. If I was a rich man, I'd like to hire 2 private investigators to follow each other around. This guy knows he's dying. He's in the hospital. His wife comes in. His daughter and son come in. The nurse is there. The preacher comes in. And he's saying, okay, for my beautiful daughter, I want to give her all the beautiful mansions and homes on Maple Street and on Elyria. And to my son, I want to give him 42 beautiful homes there on Brumfield Road there. And then to my lovely wife, I'd give her all them homes out there on the island. You take care of all those. And he died just like that. The nurse said, unbelievable. That guy must have really done something to own all that property. She goes, he don't own it. He's a paper man. Paper boy. Coin boy. People worry so much about losing their hair. I lost my hair when I was 16. That was a hell of a card game. Woo. Close shave. I went to a Chinese restaurant. $6 all you can eat. I thought that was a great deal, but they only give you one chopstick. Why, when when you hit your finger with a hammer, do you hop around on one leg? I went to a fancy restaurant. I said, I think I'll have the octopus. And the waiter said, well, it takes 4 hours to cook it. And I said, why that? And he said, because the octopus keeps turning the stove off. You know, I asked the mountain climber, I said, you know what? Why do you climb those things? And he goes, because it's there. And I said, well, that's why we drive around them. I don't like to talk about people being addicted to anything, but you know what? I'm addicted to brake fluid. But I can stop anytime I want. I can stop with brake fluid. A blind man walks into a bar, into a table, into a waitress, into the bathroom, into a chair, into his mom, into the jukebox. Oh, you like the jukebox joke? I called Salvation Army. I said, you know what? I'd like to buy a stretcher. The guy says, you want to try it out? And I said, well, let's not get carried away. The guy who invented windowsills is a legend. You know, I used to blow up balloons at a helium place, and I even flew a helium balloon. I had 2 jobs going there. I'll tell you what, they were hard to hold down. I used to work at a helium factory. I got tired of being spoken to in that tone. Yeah, one time I spoke to the United Nations. I goes, where are you all from? Let's start with you. Istanbul? And what's your name and social security number? You know, Grandpa just can't do the things he used to do. Like bomb the Japanese. My other grandpa was a peeping Tom. He used to drill holes down the apartment, look down on people. He's dead now, so I assume you're looking down now, I hope. Hope you're not burning. Did you ever meet anybody so stupid you felt sorry for their dog? You know, midgets and dwarfs have very little in common. Yeah, dwarf. I ran into a dwarf the other day at the light. I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into his car and he came out and he goes, I'm not happy. And I said, well, which one are you? I I said, actually, you look kind of mad to me. Maddie, or dopey. Yeah, I was the youngest in the family. The two oldest used to beat me up, Mom and Dad. Beat the hell out of me. I went to the library. I said, look, I like a book on suicide. And she goes, well, I didn't know you'd bring it back. Yeah, you know why the man couldn't see his friends? Because of his wife. She was crabby. Guy says, hey, call me a taxi. Okay, you're a taxi. Okay, before I go, in New York, this guy named Tony, he had a dog. He's walking his dog down the street. Well, his other buddy Carl said, hey, Tony, what a beautiful dog. You know, you got him down on a leash walking him. That's a beautiful, he said, you want this dog? This dog don't look too good. He don't look too good. You want him? You can have him. Oh, no, I can't take that dog. I can't. That's a beautiful dog. No, he don't look too good. You take him. Well, he said, thanks, Carl. Said, Tony, oh my God, thank you. So he walks him upstairs. He takes the leash off, and the dog starts walking into the walls. He yells out the window, hey, Tony, this dog's blind. I told you don't look too good. I told you don't look good. Angelo Zambardi, hey, that's for you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Big Al, over and out. King of Comedy.